Shvat marks the Hilula of Rabbi Zion Sofer Z'tl, one of the great Tunisian rabbis of his time. He was born in English in 1885, naturally we call that Tafresh Mem Hey in Hebrew, and passed away in 1937. Tafresh Tzaddik Zayin, naturally would have been about 52 years of age at the time he passed away. Let's explore a few of the highlights of the great rabbi's life. Now, he came from great rabbinic auspices. His father's name was Harav Kamos Sofer, a very, very great rabbi in Tunisia, and his mother's name, I believe, was Rabbanit Rivka, and he was born in Jerba in the year 1885. Remember, Jerba was, let's say, a capital galaxy place in Tunisia, where really much it was happening within regards to Torah and Jewish life. It was one of the most central places in Tunisia, respectively. Now, it's actually interesting. While he was young, he would learn under the Torah auspices of Rabbi Yosef Barabi, another great rabbi we've spoken about on various occasions before, and become in the great stature within regards to Torah. He would learn with Chavruta in of itself, and amongst the great rabbis, and let's just say in Jerba of his time. So he had every opportunity over there to study Torah with the heads of the courts of Jerba and to really, really thrive in of itself. It's reported over that, as well as being taught by the great Rabbi Berebi. He was also the sage Rabbi Mordechai Amisa Kohen, was very much also teaching with him, and I believe he corresponded with the famous Rabbi David Katurza, another great rabbi we spoke about, who would later on become the chief rabbi of Tunisia, respectively. So he really very much was in connection with the real greatness, which gave him, it nurtured him in all the different opportunities in life. And that's actually interesting. He would, as a parnasa, after his time, let's just say in full-time study, he would work in various different important matters to, let's say, make a living, especially among his own resources that he had. But he was devoted to studying Torah every single extra moment he had when he was free from his works. Especially, there was various manuscripts and novels on the Shas, Talmud Bavli in of itself, and the Torah in of itself were found among his handwritings, his manuscripts, various different sermons he gave over to people to mitchazek the throngs of the public, various different morals, writings. I believe he translated his Torah writings, it was written in Judeo-Arabic, if I'm not mistaken, language at that point in time. Now, his wife's name will be Gazela, so get married naturally to Rabbanit Gazela. She happened to be, I believe, reported of a sister of Rabbi Wagid Hai Sadon, if I'm not mistaken, who happened to be a very great rabbi of his day, a rabbi we've spoken about on various occasions, I believe, before inside this magnanimous series in of itself. So his wife Azila was from the Sadon family in of itself, and very interesting. I believe they would have 2 daughters and 2 sons. Among his daughters was Rabbanit Kamasana, I believe. I think she sadly passed away in the year 1930, and the other daughter, I think her name was Shavea, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I pronounce it correctly. It's reported over here on the Hayomi website. She passed away in the year 1937. That might have been the same year that he passed away, I believe. And I think it was 2 months actually after her father passed away, but that I'll have to double check on. Anyway, okay, so it's actually interesting. Among his sons, there were great rabbis, including Rabbi Eliyahu Sofer and Rabbi Avram Sofer. I believe they collected, let's just say, his writings, and would actually print in the book, the Nevei ציון, at a later stage. Now, in the year 1942, it's actually interesting. I think more important occurrences actually occurred at that point in time. In 1942, that I think it was their uncle Rav Bogid Hai Sadon and Rabbi Zion Sofer. They would help within regards to the publishing of the book. So it was in 1942. I think this book, Nevei ציון, was published in the year 1942, and the uncle actually helped them within regards to publishing. Now, Rabbi Zion Sofer passed away, I believe, on the 29th of Shvat in the year 1937. We're talking about, from time of recording here, in 2025. It was approximately 88 years ago, and I believe he was buried in Jerba, if I'm not mistaken, where, remember we said that was the main Jewish place at that point in time, probably arguably the central Jewish point of Torah in the Northern African countries, respectively. And it's Zulula. Don't forget to light candles in his memory. Rabbi Zion Sofer. Friends, we're a community here. We're learning about the great rabbis of Yassi. If you are interested in learning more, please subscribe to the channel. If you feel anyone is interested and wants to hear more within regards to the Torah and the history of the great rabbis, please share the videos to them and tell them also once again to join the channel. Also, so wishing you blessings from Israel. Take care and be well.